driving. Hope comes and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
I think I'm just going to keep this one in the trudging family today. So, no more sharing. Then I'm in some new groups and I don't like to push my luck, but I posted 3 times. So, I put out a post looking for speakers. I'm looking for a couple of speakers, actually. I need a speaker for the 15th for our in-person meeting in Henderson. And then I would just say I'm going to make podcasting my number 1 priority. Because everybody loves it. I'm good at it. I like doing it. So if you'd like to tell your story on raw recovery, please feel free to reach out. I'm looking for speakers. If you feel like you're ready to tell your story, maybe you haven't told it before, you're a little nervous, it's a great place to start. I have a lot of people that actually tell their story for the first time with us, and then they're a little bit more comfortable to go out because I'm right there. I'm literally right there with you. So, yeah. Today we're talking about giving back to the community and what does that mean? And, this goes along with our service work, I think. Okay. And some of us like to keep all of our service work in AA, which is certainly plausible. I'm the kind of person where I like to get out in the community and make things happen. There's some things I like to find out what our needs are and work on what those needs are. Because if we work on needs, we bring in more people. And when we have more people, there's more recovery, there's more stories, there's more hope, there's more of everything. So, welcome to the Daily Trudge. My name is Dion. And you can't hear my name. It's my name. My name is Dion. It's named after Dion the Belmonts. My grandmother had a crush on Dion Bonaducci, who is the lead singer. That's how I got this name. And I hated my name for a long time until my mid-20s, and then I loved it because I like being the center of attention, and it singles me out. You're going to get nothing but honesty here. Okay. I'm older and I really have nothing to lose. So all I have is the truth anymore. Which has made my life a lot more enjoyable. I can tell you that, So giving back to the community, number 1, the importance of giving back to the community. Well, maybe my drinking escapades weren't in this community. Okay. Maybe I moved or whatever. But I need to remember that drinking or not, I'm a part of the community. Now, am I going to be the town drunk? Remember the Andy Griffith show? Remember, I'm not on YouTube Kids. No, I'm not. I better not be. No, I marked my videos unsafe for children. I definitely did that. No, I do too much swearing. The things that I talk about, I'm sorry, children should not be able to get to them. These are adult conversations. So, great point, Amber. Oh, yeah. If you were trying to find me on your child's tablet, you're not going to. No. Even my pastor calls me salty. It's all good. So So good. Good. So we've had our hi Chris. We've had our drunken escapades in these communities, and maybe you got DUI. Maybe you really didn't do anything to affect the community that you know of. Who knows? I may have, maybe I went to the liquor store and pissed off the wrong when I was out and about, I was kind of a dick to the people in my community. I didn't put my head up. I didn't say hi. I didn't, you know. So now it's time. What it comes down to, I think, for me is I have some things to make up for, man. I have things to make up for. Now, as far as time goes, I've actually evened out. I've evened out. In other words, I have as much sobriety time as I do drinking time. In fact, I have a little bit more sobriety altogether than but that doesn't even me out. That doesn't mean, oh, hey, I'm clear to do what I want to do now. No, that means I'm back to balance, right? Yeah, and situations will lead us here. Yeah. DUI led Chris to AA. Now, did he want to be there? No, but he ended up staying because AA has this way of making you feel like you're wanted, because you are. You're wanted. Yeah, but I'm a piece of crap. We still want you. I don't care what you think of yourself. We want you here. You bet. I don't care how low you've gone. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sure you do. You have probably a considerable amount. So if that gets us back to even, then really all I get to do from here is good, right? I could look at it that way. But it is important that we give back to the community, not just AA. So when we freely give away what we have been given, let's remember that not every single person that helped us was in AA. Some of them were doctors, nurses. Maybe somebody gave you $5 and you got your booze that day. Who knows? But there was the people in the community that supported you or tried to help you, and you push them to the side. Okay. Now that I'm working an honest program and an honest life, now I can actually go back to the community and be useful. Why? Because I hold the actual truth. When it comes to alcoholism, it belongs to us. I know that sounds selfish. And nowhere in AA is it going to say, I'm not saying AA. It doesn't belong to AA. Recovery belongs to us. Okay. And part of the problem is we are not in positions where we should be, i.e., working detox. Detox should only be run by people in recovery. That's it. Okay. Now, yeah, you're going to have some clinicians and things. Okay. But they're in the back. They're in the back. See, the reason that we need to be involved in the community is because alcoholics are everywhere. We're not just in bars. We don't 12th step in bars. No. Nope. See, you may hold an event for something that has nothing to do with recovery, but since you're a person in recovery, you can still be something more at that event. You can be more than just an attendee at your church. You are more than just a client to your doctor or a patient. That reminds me, recovery coaches, please stop calling your people clients. They're not your clients. You don't have clients. You're a recovery coach. Well, my clients. Shut up. I don't have clients. I have people I work with. That's it. Okay. I'm not going to call them. Well, I call them clients because I'm getting, see, I have clients and sponsees. See how it's just not working. See how it's where am I going to go? I get a call from my client and I get a call from my sponsee. Which one am I helping first? See, that becomes the problem. Anyway, so this is important. Why? Because we have the truth. We're the people that can go into detox and say, whoa, when I went to work at detox last year, there wasn't even any AA literature. There were no AA meetings. There was an NA meeting. That was it. And they showed up half the time. Okay. There's a certain commitment. Okay. And I'm even running into troubles right now with other 12-step groups that are being kind of selfish. I mean, really selfish. They're not looking at the needs. They're just wanting the clout, man. They're wanting credit for something. Well, if you come work with me and you do that, you're going to be very frustrated because I'm not going to give you any credit. Nobody gives me any credit. I don't need it. Well, that's not always true. Sometimes I do feel like I need credit, but that's when I get a hold of one of my friends, like Amber. I'll get a hold of Amber. She's a Virgo and she knows me pretty well. So she slaps me around a little bit. Hey, do you think we should do this? No. Love it. Great. Thank you. See, sometimes I just wanted to answer. I'll move on. Especially when somebody knows me, loves me, and knows my intention. I don't listen to everybody. There are a couple things in my community right now that I'd like to see. Number one would be a detox. Right? We need a detox. Yeah, Chris, it does help. I was just talking to another guy. We've been trying to put his podcast together for like 2 years now. We just haven't had the time. He's a cool dude, and we're finally going to get it done, right? And he said, this is what he said. He said, you're good at all you do, brother. And I'm like, and what am I going to say to that? Thank you. And it did. It felt good. I said, I appreciate that. Thank you. Because I know I'm good at that. I am. Okay. But I don't get to be the one that tells everybody that. That's just bragging. And I can't do that either. So I let other people kind of do that. I need reviews is what I need. People always say things, but I don't get reviews. A halfway house. We need halfway houses. Bad. Let me tell you what we don't need. We don't need any more sober livings. In fact, I think there should be a restriction on how many sober livings are open at one point, according to the population, because it's been inundated. And if you do that, what it'll do is it'll actually, because they're already competitive, but if they're going to do that, then let's make it an actual competitiveness to where if you can't open any more sober livings, that means you're going to have to do the right thing with the one that you have. See, they won't like that either. A cap. Okay. So it's like, when I was thinking about opening AA meetings. Okay. I went to where there was no AA. I'm not going to open up another club 2 miles away from another club. That's silly. That would not be providing the needs of the community. And that's what we're here to do. Because sober livings are, in a nutshell, everybody in the house is sober. You pay rent. but you have to have a certain thing. You're required to go to AA meetings, things like that. It's almost like living at intensive outpatient. Okay. I'm not big on sober livings. There's not, the problem with sober livings is there's no accountability. No. So I don't think that we need more sober livings. What we need is more living sober. Okay. See, people don't want to you want to know why nobody wants to do a halfway house? Money. There's no money in it. Homeless people can't pay you rent. That's why they don't want to do it. Okay. Now, I could have easily went and opened up 2 or 3 sober living homes. Sure. I don't want the headache. And I could be making money hand over fist right now. Easy. Easy. That's what we call low-hanging fruit. See? Doesn't work, does it? Just doesn't fit. But if we do not give back to our community, then we're partially failing in what we're doing. See, our primary purpose is, number one, to stay sober and then help other alcoholics to achieve sobriety. That means we need to leave our AA meetings, go out into the world and do some work. More than anything, we need a halfway house. There's nothing in Adams County. So they told me springtime, it's March. It's March. March 20th is the first day of spring. So I've already started bugging them a little bit. But tomorrow I'm going to reach back out to Adams County saying, where are we at with the detox? I need to know. So we need to get more out into well, it'd be nice as if the hospitals would let us come in to the ERs, but we're not allowed to. Confidentiality, I believe. But you can always go to jails, prisons. See, the thing is, alcoholics are everywhere. Okay, you can go to the grocery store, and you're gonna walk by. So if you go to the grocery store on a Saturday, you're gonna walk by a friend of Bill W. at some point. You just are. So, all right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate it. Now that we confirmed I am not on the YouTube app for children. All right. Thank you, everybody. I love you. Peace out and have a day.